Hi, Kieran here again. Okay, a new subject here, which is my atheism. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you about. Well, in this video, I'll talk to you about how I became an atheist. Okay, basically, I was brought up a Christian. Or at least I was in a Christian society, and I was forced to go to church as a child. But I don't remember any adults kind of expecting me to believe one thing or another. It was a reasonably liberal Christian society. I think I only remember one grown up once sort of telling me something about going to hell if I did something wrong. Um, anyway, I think when I was I think I must have been before I was 10, maybe 8 or something. I think I was a Christian when I was like 6 or something, when I first started talking or whatever. But I remember when I heard about the fact that there was like outer space above us, like the Earth was surrounded by outer space, and I think before that I thought that it was heaven up there. Somebody probably told me that. And then I think when I realized that, I became an atheist for a while. But then I think when I was about 10 or something, I kind of became a Christian again. I'm not sure why. I was a Christian until the age of 14. And then at 14 I became an atheist, and I've been an atheist ever since, the last 22 years and counting. So anyway, I think, yeah, basically when I was a Christian, I think I believe in taking the big questions seriously. Then and now, I believed in like being interested in big questions like whether God exists or not. And I also believe, like then and now, that you should. I don't believe in just being apathetic about it all. I believe in like living the life of whatever you believe. So as a Christian, I think I used to bring it up with other people, like colleagues in school or whatever. Used to talk about my Christianity. I think I remember reading the Gospels as well. I was quite inspired by Jesus and his moral views at the time. I think I thought that my Christianity was part of my identity. I think I thought it made me a better person. I did very much associate it with being a good person, being a Christian person. Yeah. Okay, then I think, yeah, when I was around about 14, I started thinking that, okay, why am I a Christian? I think that must be because of balance of evidence, that there's the evidence in favor of God's existence. I realized that, to be consistent with everything else you believe in, you should just believe in God, not because you think it makes you a better person or any other consideration, but just because you think it's true, and for sort of hard-nosed kind of evidence-based reasons. Then once I sort of took that approach, I think my faith really didn't last very long. I realized there just isn't that much evidence for it, and that was it really. I think I may have become an agnostic for a while, but I think I became an atheist pretty quickly, in the sense, I'd say if you're more than half convinced God doesn't exist, you could, I think if you over 90% maybe you think God doesn't exist, you can call yourself an atheist. I've been an atheist, as I say, ever since. I think in the first few years of being an atheist, in my late teens, I was interested in atheism. I remember having a few arguments with Christians, and which I wouldn't probably be less likely to do now. I was a bit more passionate about being an atheist, I think, probably maybe to convince myself, or I don't know, maybe the questions were very more alive in my mind at the time. After a few years, I think I got pretty settled on I'm pretty sure that Christianity wasn't right, and I've thought about it less since then, because I think other questions which I'm not so certain about have taken over my mind, and particularly I think about the age of 23 I became interested in left-wing politics, and that's been more of a primary sort of interest for me since then. Okay, anyway, so that's how I became an atheist. I hope you found that interesting. Thanks very much.